Good evening. Man, I keep changing color here. I'm getting pale and orange and pale. One of these days I'm gonna figure out how to do this lighting or something. I don't know. So it looks like we're by ourselves tonight. So oops, let's turn that volume down. There we go. Um, so we're here this evening by ourselves, and hopefully we can make it through an hour. I don't know. You never know. I am just a guy. So if you guys got any questions or comments you want us to highlight, please enter them in the chat with 3 question marks in front. I have pinned that comment from Against an Army up there. So we should be going all right. I think we're live. I don't know. Looks like it. Yeah, I'm live. So I want to say good evening to everybody. Start up at the top. We got Against an Army. Against an Army, Against an Army. A whole lot of him. Steve LaPointe, John Jacobs, Dale M is here. Flying Dutchman, Kevin Hawthorne. Sorry about that mispronunciation there. Let's see who else we got. I might have missed somebody. I kind of doing it from memory here. Silver Spurs is here. Hello, Silver Spurs. Yeah, put it in the chat. Looks I'm by myself. And enough with the yawns already. Mike is in Florida doing the fun show, so he's kind of probably tied up right now. So silver's doing okay. It's eased back a little bit. It's back up to like 3013 ask on Kitco. Gold is sitting at 2,650. It's kind of holding its own. As you know, silver is more sporadic than gold. So it's, not for the tempered heart. So if you want something a little more stable, I do recommend going for gold over silver. However, your pocket might not say it's okay to do that. So we got Wendy here, Big Rocky's here. So I don't even know what to talk about. I'm normally got a little bit of a conversation going with Mike before the show, and I am just dumbfounded. I need something to kick me off here. Let's go to some news and see what's up there. We got gold rallies as China central bank. I don't know about that because I don't think gold is rallying. Gold is holding steady at the 2650 mark. It's going up a little, going down a little, but it's not quite, going up. Looks like Mike did make it after all. Hey,
guys,
there you are. What's up, bro?
Oh, not much.
I was dumbfounded. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Now I can talk about Mike was late.
Well, how late am I?
Oh, you're well, I started 2 minutes early. So you're 3 minutes late instead of 1 minute.
All right.
I'm just messing.
Okay.
We got
Actually, to be truthful, my wife just called me and said, "Hey, are you going to go up there?" I said, "Yeah, I did tell Keith I was." She said, "Well, you better get your butt up there."
David DeBlooms is here. Hello, David. Jack Gallman. So how is
thank
it
you to
going?
my lovely wife if she's listening for letting me know. I forgot.
Hi, sister. What's up? That's my sister Charlene. That's my brother. Yeah, if I could ever find him, I'm claiming him a little bit.
Hey guys.
So what's going on down in Florida? Has anything happened yet for the show?
Well, there's a bunch of us here. We are here just waiting to start tomorrow. Is set up for us. I arrived yesterday. A lot of guys came in early because of the storms that we had around the United States.
You must have been busy in the pool, is what Dan Ing said. Is that what happened?
No. Actually, I just I ate dinner by myself, and then everybody started showing up, and I was already done, so I left.
Mud Swat wants to know if I'm older than I am. He says, "Are you guys twins?"
I'm the youngest.
Yeah, I hear you. We got a show coming up at the end of the month. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. We got a show coming up. It's Carthage, Missouri. We're kind of excited about it again. We had a nice turnout the last round, and we're expecting a bigger one this round.
I enjoyed that show last time. That was October, was it?
Yes.
It was in October, so that's kind of cool. It was a good day.
Yeah,
We got another.
we actually do that show. It's 3 times a year, but guys, they're building a brand new expo center in Joplin, and we're
Uh-huh.
going to be moving it. One of the shows will be held there instead. So Carthage will only have 2 shows left. Uh, and we've been talking with the U.S. Mint and everybody, and it looks like if we, as the old saying goes, if we build it, they will come.
Kevin Costner, man, Field of Dreams. I remember that movie. Um, Here we go. We got. I don't know how big it is here. I can try to make it bigger. Oh, that's too big. I went onto your site, and there is only 2 sizes I can make this. So this is what I've got. Well, this is talking about the
Tulsa
sixth annual
show.
Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show. You had mentioned that about the U.S. Mint being where you're at now. They're going to be here at this one.
Yeah, guys. Actually, if you want to blow me up, I'll show you something here. This is the here. Let me get it. This is a fun show guide,
It's a pretty thick
and
magazine, isn't it?
they wanted to make sure I took one of these, and I will show you why.
Bud Swat says, age aside, you guys look a lot alike. Thank you, Bud Swat. I think. Okay, we are sitting here looking at Mike look for something.
Hang on, wait a minute. I'm trying to get to it.
We're going to leave you up there.
Keep me up there. I'm trying to get to it. I can't get the darn pages turned.
Anyway, the show is in June. It's June 12th through Thursday, June 12th through Saturday, June 14th, 2025. A lot of graders are going to be there. A lot of dealers are going to be there. US Mint, some YouTubers are going to be there. So, guys, if you have a YouTube channel, start talking about this show. Let's get more YouTube people coming to it. Even if you don't want to set up at the
Guys,
show, it's a great
this is what they
vacation.
want to show me. Now, guys, we did with just the fun show topics. We did one of these for 4 different magazines, and then we also hit the A&A magazine, Coin World. So, guys, we are advertising the crap out of this show, and we're having good results with it. So, it's
It's going to
not
be a
like
fun
we're just
show.
saying, "Hey, we got a coin show, just come." I'm making sure that everybody out there knows. And I want to thank the YouTubers that have been advertising this for us. I thank all you guys. So keep up the good work, guys, and hopefully we get more of you guys in the show. I saved some tables for you guys to make sure we got room to get more YouTubers in.
Silk Visuals.
We even got the in case Miss Ida's listening. I did bring down St. Jude's flyers, and they're going to be on the table tomorrow.
Silk Visuals is asking, will there be hotel specials like last year?
There is.
All right.
This
You
time
just
we
got to
took the
stay
whole
right there.
hotel, so there you go.
Sean Davies says Carthage is close enough to Springfield. I guess he's talking about Springfield, Missouri, to check out the Big Bass Pro Shop. Yeah, you guys should check that out. I mean, if you like
Yeah,
fish or
yeah,
whatever.
guys. It's basically about 45 miles or so from Carthage to Springfield. So yes, he's right. It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close to the Bass Pro Shop, too. Okay, here's a good question from Steve Lapointe. Are you still finding more sellers than buyers to the both of you? Well, you can go first, bro.
Well, did anybody see Silver Seeker's video?
No, I didn't see it.
Watch the video, and then you'll know.
I didn't. I didn't see the video. I'm gonna have to watch the video. But as far as me, I'm tending to have more buyers right now because I ran that special, and I still got people coming in saying, "Hey, you still got that special?" I'm like, "No, I don't got that no more." Well, I might as well get something while I'm here. and they're still
Once
buying.
again, watch Seeker's video and see what kind of specials are really going on.
Yeah, I heard something about specials from the wholesalers. It's crazy, ridiculous, cheap right now for the wholesalers. But if you
Actually,
can't
I just
sell it, what
found
good
out
is
one
it?
of the wholesalers now is paying $1.50 back to buy generic silver.
Really? Wow.
They've laid off a few people. I mean, that's how bad it's gotten. There's so much stuff coming in that even the wholesalers are dropping their numbers.
Okay, Mike, here you go. Frank Mons put you under the bus. He goes, "This is Ask a Coin Dealer show, not Ask Seeker."
There you go. There you go. That's why you're
So
at.
they ask you. They ask you. They don't want to have to
That's
go
why
watch
you
the
asked me. I'm
video.
telling you,
They want you to tell them. Are sales still slow? Or are we going to find out this week or what?
guys. I'm gonna tell you. We had some calls after that video. My wife stayed behind. She was supposed to come with me. We're hoping we're right. We're hoping some guys are going to want to come in and buy. But today was just like any other day, like it was at the beginning of the month. She did nothing but buy again today. All we've been doing mostly is buying.
Now, Steve LaPointe saying back of spot wholesalers. I wouldn't. I am not going to throw a wholesaler or a dealer under the bus, stating which ones they are, because back of spot is pretty crazy for wholesalers, especially like Mike said, $1.50 back. I don't know. What do you think, Mike?
No, I'm not. I don't. I'm not mentioning just one because I'm telling you there's several of them doing it, and we're not going to mention who they are because I'm not that way. I've been working with these wholesalers for years.
Praying none of you live in the L.A. area, says Gene Anderson. Here you go. Dan Ink says, "I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for some silver today." So if you guys got a question and you don't want to type in the chat and you just want to send us an email or show us an image of something, just type exclamation point email and email pop up. It's coincrew20 at Gmail.
Dan, on Tuesday, I'll take you up on that.
Hey, this ain't Seeker's show, man. I hate to tell you, JJ. Frank loves to buy out of the van down the river, except when Seeker's there. I think he throw Seeker under the bus on that one.
Oh,
So, what are you expecting from the show today?
what am I
Or
expecting?
this week? Yeah.
Well, guys, I'm going to tell you. I arrived yesterday. All day today, I hung out over there by the show.
Yeah.
Just talking because I got a lot of dealer friends like me, and they're telling me the same thing. They're having the same deal. So we're all kind of thinking that this is going to be an interesting show because who's going to break down and buy from who?
Yeah. Frank Mott says Gene Anderson, smoke over the water is thick and high, something like 200 acres burned there in California. So, guys, a lot of prayers go to those folks that are near the fire area in California because fire's no joke, man. No joke. And Mudswat says, buy silver gold anytime you can. Take note of when you bought and how much you paid. Don't sell until what you bought is up. Uh, yeah, that's a good idea, but I buy so much I can't keep track of what I paid for each individual piece. I just keep track of the lots as a cost average. Here you go. Robert Pitoff says, sell at spot and you'll move more than you have. It's FOMO time. That's what happened to me with the 90%, Mike, when I sold it for 20 times face right before Christmas. I ran out. I ended up selling more than I had.
No,
Did you hear that?
I'm going to be selling 90% of this show, 50 cents back a spot.
There you go, guys. He's going to sell what he's got if you go down to the fun show. I was invited, but I couldn't make it.
We're selling silver right now at 50 cents over spot. But we are looking at maybe doing that if we don't move enough of it soon.
Now, Yofan has a great question here, and since you do a lot of online sales as well, how have the postal increases affected your online sales? Do you think that's playing a factor in that slower sales?
Well, the thing is, we have a deal like most of the bigger companies. If you buy basically over $3,000 or 300 ounces, depends on if you're buying bullion, you have to buy 300 ounces or more, and I'll throw in free shipping.
There
With
you go.
collectibles, $3,000 or more, we'll throw in shipping.
I think Yofan is asking, like, for someone who goes on your website and just gets a couple items, and then they have to pay that shipping, or you have to pay the shipping, and it makes your cost or their cost greater. Has that slowed your sales down? I think that's what they're asking.
Our
Has the
sales have
increase?
been slowed down since the first of December, and I don't know if I don't think it has anything to do with
So
that.
yeah, so it was before the postal. Every January, the post office goes up in price. Okay, CT87GN, do you guys suggest buying gold or silver at this time? Silver seems to be the better buy to them. What do you think, bro?
Well, I
Silver
don't.
or gold? What's the best buy?
I would probably say silver's a good buy right now. But
I,
gold,
I
you're getting gold real close to spot two right now. So it depends on what you can afford.
as far as the savings, I think silver has a more of a savings going on right now because you when you talk about dollar amount, no, you want to go with gold, but it's all about the percentages more than the actual dollar per ounce because those percentages add up. I mean, anybody who does any type of investing or saving, 1% on $100,000 investment is $1,000. So if you plan on buying a huge amount of silver or gold, silver obviously would be the better buy because when the premiums start coming back a little, it'd make a big difference in your wallet.
Right.
Oh, yeah, right. I have a picture of one on my community tab with me standing behind a showcase that's locked up with two guards on each side. Have you ever come across a 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle as a coin dealer? Nobody has. I don't think nobody
There
has.
was some found in New York, but they seized it. Do you remember
Yeah,
that, Keith?
yeah, 12 of them.
Yeah.
Pretty much nobody has as a coin dealer. There's only one legal to own. That's that King Ferrari or whoever his name is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
His
illegal.
investment is legal to own and it keeps getting resold. It's up to what, 18, 20 million or something like that for that. How are the pre 33 premiums now for gold, Mike? You're more in the market.
They're holding actually. I can't complain about old pre 33 gold. It's doing okay. They're right. I'm gonna still tell you, 62s and under, you can get right around melt right now. 63s just barely over melt. 64s ain't too much more than that. 65s are the lowest I ever seen.
Well, here you go. We got Steve Lapointe asking, is gold moving? And OC Stacker replies, I sold 73 ounces of gold on Sunday. Wow. That's a lot of gold for any given time, even for a coin shop. 73 at one time. I mean, was it to the same person or
Great
different people?
job.
Yeah, that's a great job
You
moving
need to
73.
replace them. I got 73 I can sell you.
Yeah, and then he can sell 73 on Tuesday.
There you go.
Uh, Pre 33 gold is addictive. Yes, it is. Do you think it's addictive? The old vintage gold?
I like old gold, so I guess you could say it's addicted to me. I like old gold.
Now, this next statement is going to, for all you conspiracy theories and people who just like prime numbers or whatever. Well, this is not a prime. It's a single digit. It's a prime three. Okay, Mutswa goes, why 33? Why did they pick that number? Why do the Freemasons like that number? They like the number 3. Why did they pick 33 to stop making gold? Do you have any idea?
Oh, yeah, I do. What happened in 1933? Does anybody remember what happened in 1933?
Well, the
I
depression
think
was
we
already
had a
under.
depression. I think the
We
U.S.
were during the
government
depression.
called back gold. So there's your pre-33s, and they quit making it.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, it was early 33. They had already minted some of the 1933 St. Gaudens. Now, the 10s were already out. You can get 10s. You just can't get the double eagles, the 20 St. Gaudens. So look at that. Mr. Coin Crew's in the house. Rockzilla's in the house. And thought it was California. I don't know. What's California?
I thought I
California.
was.
About 15 people, and I got a call back for additional 10 ounces. There you go. Call Mike, OC.
Thank you for appearing, honey. I appreciate you coming up.
Call Mike. He'll hook you up. He's a nice guy like that. Yeah, they now as far as when they did that in 1933, they ordered everybody's gold to be turned in for confiscation purposes, but they did allow you. I don't know the exact uh, value, but if it was considered a collectible, you didn't have to turn it in. I don't know if it was double melt or what, but I do remember gold was $20 an ounce. Well, I don't remember. I remember reading about it. Of course, then again, I do look that old. But
You look
gold was
older than me,
20,
sir.
and overnight it went to 35 an ounce, and it pretty well stayed at 35, in that area until about 1968-9 is when it really started moving.
See, guys, silver's over 30 still. You need to jump on it.
Silver's at $30.11. It was.
30.10 is what I got.
Well, that's because you didn't
Look at
refresh.
there. Gold's been holding almost all day around that though, 26.48.
Yeah, it's been going pretty good. So yeah, they the as far as the dollar value, I don't know what they considered to be collectibles of the time, but that was all you could keep in jewelry. They wanted all them gold coins back. Like Zilla said, he wasn't alive then. Oh, here's some more info about that fire in California. Guess the fire is 600 to 700 miles away, says Amy. Sweetie, if it starts getting too close, make sure you leave your home. Don't even mess with that. Them fires can jump. Premiums and all the metals have come way down. Do you expect them to rise by February? What's your guess on that?
All right, guys. Once again, listen to Silver Seeker's video, and then you'll hear what I determined.
They just said this is not Seeker's cat. I'm having trouble getting
I think once we
one
have
out of this
the
guy tonight.
inauguration, we're going to see if the election had anything to play on it. That's going to tell us everything.
Well, that Santa Claus rally,
and that's the 20th, guys. So it's before the end of the month. Just hold your britches. We'll find out.
Well, that Santa Claus rally didn't help much either because usually, until about January, the first 2 days of the new year, trading is still part of the Santa Claus rally. It didn't work for stocks. It didn't work for gold. It didn't work for silver like it normally does. Usually right before Christmas, the week before Christmas, during that week, and then during the week of Christmas at the beginning of it, up until the next 2 trading days of the new year, which was this year, it was January 2nd and 3rd, usually plays out and the markets are good, but they were not. They were not good in any part, and they're still not good. Gold and silver is just not performing. Neither are the equities. JT Coin Rings. $1.99 super chat. Boom. Thank you so much. Hello, Coin Crew. Thank you. Are people buying larger than ounce silver bars? I'm selling 10s and 5s along with 1s. What about you, bro?
Yeah, well, I tell people that too. Stay in your 10s, 5s, 1s. You're good. You start getting with them crazy ones like your kilos, and sometimes it gets confusing. A lot of times, if you don't watch it, you might get cheated out that half ounce.
Okay, here's a good question. I'm going to answer it first, and I'll let you take it. What's the ballpark price that Coin Dealer is buying a 2021 Denver Minted Morgan Silver Dollar PCGS MS70? I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. It's overpriced. What they're buying, what other dealers are buying them for, I have no idea. Your shoot. What do you think? Do you know what they're buying them for?
I'll
They're
buy them,
not paying
but
cheap.
I will buy them, but I will not buy them at sheet.
I'm not buying them because I don't want to pay sheet, and most people want sheet or
I
more.
think they're only worth between 400 to 500 tops, not no 1,000, 1,500. Believe it or not, I still get people bringing them to me sometimes.
Robert Pinto says FDR stole the gold. He did. He just grabbed it from everybody. He did not even play it around. What do you think? You think he stole it?
Could have.
Well, here's something for MM. Thank you, MM, for the comment. Appreciate it, my friend. Thinking about adding a Proof Morgan 1878 to 1904 to my bucket list for 2025. Are there any years or grades to stay away from? 95. Don't buy it unless you've got a big pocket. Most of them are affordable, are they not?
Yeah,
Except
most of them are, but I would buy a 95. I know where one's at. Actually, I know where
95
a
is the
few
most
of them's at.
expensive. You can get 78s through 04s, a lot of the Proof Morgans. Just make sure the appeal on that coin is good because some of the proofs, and you know
There's some
yourself,
ugly
Mike,
proofs out there.
there's some ugly ones. Don't buy it just because it's a proof because after you buy it, you're going to want to look at it and you're going to be like, after a while, if you buy an ugly one, you're going to be like, man, why did I even buy it? I don't want it no more. And you're going to end up selling it at a loss. But buy one that you really love the way it looks. Like when I pick out dimple dollars, I go for appeal more so than whether it's a 62, 3, or 4 or 5. And a lot of the proofs, they tend to be dark. If you get a nice one, yeah, grab it. But yeah, it's something to add. I would say as far as cost, just stay away from 95. The rest of them are pretty solid. What do you think? Explanation
Well, I got
point
some proof
email is
high
our
reliefs for
email.
sale.
No spaces. What?
I got some proof high reliefs for sale.
Will T says Mudswat is 33 too much. I don't know if you're talking about the 33 St.
33
Gall,
what?
33 for silver round or what? So yeah, if you want to put that back in, we'll catch back up to it and find out.
And today, if it is for a silver round, then yes, it is.
Yeah.
In today's market.
But if you're referring to the 33 double eagle, it's too cheap. You have 20 million.
That's right.
If I had 30 million, I would pay it. But I don't have 30 million. I'll probably never have 30 million. Uh 2.3 million gold stolen 9/10/2001. Reason why building 7 had to come down. Oh, they must be talking about something there.
Twin Towers, probably. There's a lot of gold in that building.
Here we go. Frank Mons, thank you for the comment, my friend. Welcome to Ask Keith the Question because Mike is just going to refer you to Seeker.
No, I'm not preferring you to Seeker. I'm preferring you to Video Seeker, and I did. So you're still getting the answer from me. You just got to watch the video.
Okay, not to get political, but I am going to highlight this comment from Barbara Wall. She's talking about the markets here. Wait for Friday. Trump is sentenced and markets will react. I am kind of curious. I heard something about that. I'm kind of curious how the markets will react. So, yeah, wait for Friday, according to Barbara Wall.
So you really think they're going to sentence the man, huh?
No, whether they sentence him or not, I'm curious how the markets are going to react. How's gold, silver, and the equities going to react, the stock market? Mike and Keith, what are you buying gold for over the counter? Well, I'm not buying gold bars right now. I'm not buying a lot of gold. I'm trying to save up for this show is what I'm trying to do because I'm going to that show in
We are
Carthage.
buying at the fair market value right now. That's what I want to say. Which
Yeah,
is not so
I'm
fair
buying what I
anymore.
have to buy, but some of the more expensive stuff, I'm like, nah, ounces of gold, I'm not buying really right now.
The market's even soft on selling gold right now, guys. But we will buy at fair market value, and that's the way we've always done.
Yeah, I've got to conserve my money so I can have a whole bunch of money to spend when I go to Carthage and maybe make another video. I like that. Spent over 40,000 in this show. I ain't gonna have that much this time. I already know. Is $3 over spot pretty good? What should people pay over
No, no,
generic?
$3 over spot is not good for silver.
You should pay 1.5 to $2 right now if you're paying cash. If you're paying cash, it should be 1.5 to two. What do you think on that, Mike? That's a good
No,
retail.
no, no, I'm gonna say because we're selling it right now, and some of it we're either selling it 50 cents over to $1 over. Depends on what it is.
Secondhand market stuff or what?
Yes.
Okay, so you're talking 50 cents to $2. Anything over $2 is too much. No doubt about it.
You get brand new stuff from me for $1.50, $2.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to, the brand new stuff. Yeah,
But I got
seconds,
plenty of seconds too, and which they still look
seconds is
brand
a
new.
different price. Unless it's seconds like vintage. Quit that, man.
I'm sorry, I've been tired. I drove for
Oh, he
17 and a
did
half
that on
hours.
purpose. He did that on purpose.
No,
You're
you can ask my
saying
wife.
the
I've
same
been
thing.
tired.
$3 over is too much.
Thank you,
I
Mrs.
almost grabbed a
Boyer.
tube of Armenian Noah's Ark at 33 an ounce. Well, monetary is a different story. The Noah's Ark coin.
American Noah's Arks. No,
That's another
if you're getting
story.
them for 33 an ounce, that's okay on them.
When we're talking
We're
50 cents
talking
to
generic silver
$2,
stuff.
just generic rounds. Sovereign silver costs more. Governments got their hands in that price. So yeah, that's a good price. You should have probably bought that if you like the coin. I would have bought it.
Now there has been some seconds that I threw into my second silver of the Noah's Arks because they're just ugly.
Yeah, sometimes you get spotting or scratches on them. Mike, do you have a little bit better day? 23 standing limited quarter in the VF range. I think mine's maybe fine, the one I got.
I do not. Danny, I'm sorry.
I think I got one just a slider,
I
maybe a
just got back a
15.
19 in an AU58 holder.
Well, he's looking for the 23S, obviously, to fill a set.
Yeah, I know. Well, when I get back, I can see what I got left in that one set. I've been picking out of a book. I bought a set. I've been picking out of the book.
Miss Coin Crew says government back $3 is a good price. Frank Mon says 880 minute. I think he's referring to the 1895 Proof Morgan. That price, I've seen that. I've seen literature on that say 680, 780, 880. But one thing is for certain on that coin, the last two numbers is 80. All the different stuff, it's always ended with 80. That 2000, or I'm sorry, not 2000, 1999 Proof Susan B. Anthony did the same thing. It kept changing the mintages. I don't think government keeps great track of some of the mintages on some of the coins.
I still got a bunch of them things.
Oh, 2001s, I got rid of all mine.
I'm talking about the 99 Susan B. Anthony's. The
I ran
1999.
into Gold Maple. Thank you for the comment. Have you run into any Gorbreck dollars as coin dealers? How much would you pay for a Gorbreak dollar? I pay a lot more now than I did because I ran into them when they was worthless almost. I mean, a few $1,000. Now they're up, what, 15, 20 or something? 30? I don't know. But they were less than 5,000 when I ran into them. It was early on. Have you run into any lately?
I think
Okay.
Tom still got one. Tom out of Jonesboro.
There you go. a good
He
dollar.
picked. He went looking for it. He paid like I think around 15 for it for a guy, and then the guy didn't take it.
CT87 says, "What do you guys think about the 1899 Morgan MS63 and up? Potential for future price jump, low mintage. It is a low minted coin.
I
It's one
got
of
like
those.
about 3 or 4 of them right now, all great.
But I don't. As far as jump, I don't think you're going to see a drastic jump. I think you're going to see a slow, steady climb on that one. That's how that has been doing over the years. If you want to buy coin, Morgan silver dollars that have spurts every about 5 years, is it approximately, give or take a year. The Carson City GSAs do that. They spurt up every 5 years or so, and they'll spurt up 10, 20% outside the normal slow, steady climb. So I think a GSA would be a better buy than an 1899. But if you're looking for a slow, steady climb, you agree, Mike? Is that worth it for a slow, steady
Yeah.
climb?
Well, I'm going to tell you, the 99s are a little cheap right now, in the 63 even.
2015 Armenian Noah's Arks is what he was referring to. Is it a good deal for a sealed tube? Well, you don't want to unseal the tube if you buy it because they do sometimes spot that year. A lot for some reason all over the world, different coins from 2015 ended up with spots. So
Well,
I don't recommend.
one thing he's got to look at when he picks it up, takes a good look at the tube, because they were good about slicing them seals and opening them up. So make sure that it has not been opened. If it has been, tell them you want them to open that tube and let you see them.
Yeah, take a real good look at that seal, inspect it to the best of your ability.
Because I
But
caught one
yeah,
already
it's a
like
good
that.
buy as long as the tube remains sealed.
Yeah, like I said, I just happened to be looking at it real good, and I realized the tube was they used a razor blade to cut it, so it didn't look like it was cut. So be careful.
Drake G333, thank you, my friend, for the comment. PU Morgan with a die crack going top of the stars and United. Would that be a problem for PCGS graders? Wondering what to expect. Heard conflicting opinions. Die cracks do not affect the coin being graded. Am I correct saying that, Mike? If it's actually a die crack.
It's a die crack. No, it shouldn't. Let me rephrase that. It shouldn't.
Okay.
I have seen where the graders were not trained enough to not know that a die crack just happens and you can't take away from the coin grade. I got a couple coins that already went back to grading because of the reasons they didn't understand the dies.
Okay, Juan Justo, thank you for the comment, my friend. My LCS owed me 16 karat jewelry at 18 karat price, knowing it tested below 18. Is that a sign to find a new dealer? Well, yes and no. If he knew it tested at 16 and he told you that, and then he said he wanted 18, he was straightforward and honest. So, as far as that's concerned, I wouldn't find a new dealer for that. But if he does that kind of stuff all the time, yes, I say keep him because he appears to be honest. But if he's repetitive, that don't keep him. What do you think, bro?
Yeah,
He's
I
wanting to know
would. For one thing, it's your money.
I
Okay.
wouldn't invest in jewelry as
I
a.
would not, if I was buying jewelry, if I'm paying for 18 karat, I want 18 karat.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if
Because
he was
when you go
honest
to
with you
sell it to
about it,
somebody like
that's
me
on
that's going to
you.
buy the jewelry, I'm going to buy it at 16 karat, not 18 karat. So therefore, you got to look at it this way. Let's say your LCS decides to close up and you need to take it somewhere else. Well, the problem is, and I guarantee you he's not going to buy it back at 18 karat. I can lay you money on that.
That's something. Did he actually tell you it tested at 16? Because if he did, he's honest. But if he didn't, then yeah, I would go find another dealer. That's what I'm saying. Honesty is worth something as far as a dealer is concerned. The dealer's got to make it right. The dealer's got to be straightforward with what he knows.
But he shouldn't be selling 16 or
No, he shouldn't
18
be
karat
doing
gold.
that. Of course, you shouldn't be buying it knowing it's 16 karat either. If you
That's
do,
right.
I don't
That's what I
recommend
was saying.
buying. I don't recommend buying jewelry as an investment anyway, because you are allowed as a jewelry maker a little bit of flux. So you don't have to have it plumb 18. You can have like 17.5. It's not like a coin. 949 saying, did I see a goat in chat? I don't know, man. Did you? Here's a great question by Gold Maple out of Canada. Thank you, my friend. What causes a coin to appreciate in value over time, Mike?
Well, I don't know. It depends on what holder it's in. I'll let you
Okay,
answer.
I'm gonna do crypto on you. I'm gonna play the cryptocurrency on you. It's because people want it. That's why it's worth something.
No, I
Seriously,
think he's talking
appeal
about
is a
collectible
good.
coins.
What's
I
that?
don't think he's. I don't think he's talking crypto.
I know. I was just saying I'm going to say the crypto for you. It's because people want it.
But
It's why Bitcoin's
no,
worth so much.
there is. It basically kind of falls on that. You know, it's supply and demand. If a coin's,
Appeal.
well, take a look at the flowing hair gold.
Uh huh.
Look how many people wanted to have Privy Marked one. Look where the numbers went on that stuff.
That stuff was
Supply
crazy.
and demand. I'm going to tell you, this guy was in on the running for a minute too, but he got bidded out.
If you
So,
want to buy coins that
and
are
my
going
wife
to
was
appreciate,
in there with me on it for a little bit
if you want to buy
till we
coins
found
that
out they
are
was just going
affordable,
crazy on them.
that are going to appreciate in value over time, look for the modern coins that are super limited that aren't expensive, like a 94 or a 97 satin finish nickel. They're cheap. They're going to go up. Limitability plays a factor. How much they'll go up depends on if people start wanting them. But
Well,
when
look
it's
what that
limited,
Bronco sold for.
mhm,
Look what that Bronco sold for. What did it sell for? I think it was like 22, 23, something like that, because
I don't
gold was
remember.
cheaper. It was still way up over gold, but look what it sold for and look what it's worth today. Just a raw in the box is 5,400. A 70
Okay.
is now $9,000.
The 2021?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I might have to trade mine in and get some generic gold. Uh,
I
anyway,
ain't touching mine. My wife would kill me.
supply. I think I got two of them. I'm gonna have to get rid of one. Supply and demand plays a big factor.
We
Appeal
did
plays a
sell one
big
of ours.
factor.
We only got one left now.
Desire.
We sold one of ours.
He also says, why do some coins stay the same in price or actually depreciate in value over time? The reason why some coins go down in price is demand. People just don't want it anymore. And I'm waiting. I hate to say it, of the modern silver Kamims. I know the Buffalo is a very popular coin, but the Buffalo silver dollar from 2001 has come down quite a bit.
Oh,
You
yes,
can get
it
one
has.
just under 100, and they used to be like 150. But the thing about this particular coin is the supply is very plentiful. It's 10 times as much as some of the coins minted of the modern Kamims. It's like 200 and something thousand of each.
Well, guys, we are going to be, by the way, speaking of that, we're going to be putting up on our site the brand new Proof S's. We're going to have 70s, 69s, and boxes. So, you guys want to
What is
order in
the
them, we'll have them.
what is the Goldbrick dollar? It's a dollar. God, who was the Gorbreck was the designer. It's a seated
Designer,
dollar produced in 36, 19 or 1836.
1830s.
It's
Yep.
similar to the seated dollar, except doesn't she face the opposite direction of the seated dollar
Yes.
when she's sitting on the pedestal or whatever she's sitting on? So that's the difference. I got a frog in my throat.
It's just like with the 1909 SVDB. Everybody that's a really sought after penny, and it's because the designer's initials is on it is one of the reasons they made very low minute of them, because they have the 1909S without the VDB on the back. Everybody wants that guy that made it.
And people used to be, oh, it's a VDB penny. This is so awesome. This is so cool. The regular '09 VDB without the S used to start off at like $15-20, and now you can get them for just a couple dollars.
Yep.
So there's a big difference. It's demand, it's supply that affects
It's
it.
supply and demand. We can sell you a B row of them.
What would you advise? What advice would you give regarding what coins to buy to a beginning collector as a seasoned veteran or coin dealer? The best advice is try to buy coins with silver or gold in them and buy coins that look good. You're going to make mistakes. And then after they've found a couple of coins that they like, then I would explain to them the pros and cons of buying that particular coin. But remember, buy what you like, because if you don't like it, you're going to sell it, even if you have to take a loss because you just don't want it in your collection. What do you think, bro? What advice do you have for a beginning collector?
I think you pretty well hit it on the head, bro.
Yeah,
it's
a lot longer conversation than that, but that's basically
just remember, when you're buying these coins, buy it because you really do love it. Put it back, keep it. Make sure you're paying a fair market number. And if it goes down, don't sell it yet. Hold it. I had a big deal where I bought, and the family was tickled pink about how much money they got for their coins. And their dad did the right investment. I mean, and he did. I mean, bought the coins years ago raw, got them graded, turned around and made good money on
them. OC Stacker, are you still in the show? Just see an email from you. I just seen something. Oh, right here.
Sorry.
10-ounce silver balls. Sure, I keep them in the individual bag as shipped to maximize future resale. They take up less room and stack easier if bags were removed.
Well, yeah, my suggestion is if they're angle art or something like that, keep them in the baggie. If they're at max or something like that, I don't care how you bring them into me. So there you
go. Okay, as far as OC Stacker, I asked you to stay a second, and I see you're here. Contact Mike. He does wholesaling more so than I do. Yeah, for what you're looking for. So here, let's put his number in here. You won't be able to get through to him. His wife is at the shop. That's Mike's number. Oops, wrong number. Scratch that. That's my number. Okay, it's 918. What is it, bro? What's your office number? What's your office number?
918-787-2646. And if something my wife cannot answer, she will give you my cell to reach me.
There you go. So yeah, check with Mike on that. OC.
Yeah, my son will be there tomorrow, and my wife and them. Everybody will be there tomorrow, so we can.
And Frank Mons, we had talked earlier about grading coins with die cracks. He is stating that die cracks certainly don't add value, but shouldn't hurt grading the coin. In most cases, he's correct. It won't hurt grading the coin. However,
actually, no, that's not true. I got guys still out there that look for die cracks. I got guys that look for all varieties too. So
Yeah, you have die crack collectors, but I mean, as far as being a regular collector, it's not going to add no value. It's just going to Oh, I don't have that type of die crack. All Morgan silver dollars are VAMs. So a die crack in some cases does signify what VAM it is. So it doesn't add a lot of value. There's no doubt about that. See Bob, what's up, my friend? How you been? I still can't pronounce your first part of your name. I have a monster box still sealed of the Stormtroop silver rounds from New Zealand, mintage of 250,000, and it's strapped. Should I leave it alone or open it up? I'd leave it
I
strapped. What
would
do you
probably
think?
leave it alone. Unless you just want to look at the coins.
Yeah, unless you want to look at them. Yeah, I think Mike's right on that.
Because if you cut that seal and you call somebody like me, I'm going to pay you less.
Electric Ninja says rarity, and I think he's talking to what adds value to a coin, scarcity, and that's where I was talking about the modern stuff. It's not worth nothing now. It might not even be worth nothing in your lifetime, but as time goes on, those coins are going to be worth more to your heirs, the people you leave your coins to, if that's what you plan on doing with your coins. What I do, and Mike will attest to this, I like to buy coins that most dealers don't have, whether it's expensive or not, whether it's modern or vintage, because at some point someone's going to look for that coin, and when the demand goes up, if I got it, I do all right. And if the demand goes up and you bought one of these more modern, harder coins, your heirs or you are going to be lucky. So rarity, that's the key. Hello, Rhonda. The Tullo where the lucky one is here. I don't even. That's wow. I'm behind. Wow, I'm way behind. I'm gonna have to skip a lot of these comments. I'm like 9 minutes back. I'm gonna do this one. What is the 21? Why does the 21 piece dollar outsell the 28 piece dollar, though the mintage of the 28 is lower? Do you know the answer to that, bro?
Because everybody likes that. That's the first year, and it's encaved. That's why a lot of people like that dollar.
It's a high relief dollar. Another reason why it outsells it is everybody didn't save the 21, but when they seen the 28 with a low mintage, kind of like the 50D nickel, the 55 Franklin, everybody saved it in an uncirculated state, which where the demand was, but because of that, it's a bountiful harvest, so to speak. Everybody has it, so most of them are in the better grades, and that's why, in my opinion. Token Go says, buy the monster box. Here you go. 21 high relief, 1,006,473, and 22 high relief, which some people don't know exists, is 35,401. And I believe
And
Angel
that's
made
why
a
it's
video
worth a lot
talking
more
about it.
money than a 21. We all know, well, not everybody know. I knew about that coin. I don't hardly mention it because a lot of people, they just don't look for that coin because it's too expensive.
Blue Moon Mean, what's up with the Blue Moon B? Oh, I'll get it. I got to just talk slower. What's up with the 2015 B and Spotty? I don't know if it's something with, like, you know how PCGS, they had some 15 slabs where all of the Eagles sat there and got spotty. I don't know if it was something in the chemicals they used that year. You know how as they make things like Twinkies over the
I still
years,
don't send
they're
silver
not
to
the same.
PCGS.
What's that?
I still don't send silver coins to PCGS.
So, but I'm just talking about just raw coins. Maybe they were selling some type of cleaner for some reason that year that just wasn't the same. But I've noticed a lot of 2015 World coins getting spots. So maybe it's like Twinkies. They just didn't make it right that year. So there you go. Well, I'm at the bottom. I made it to the bottom. Finally. So yeah, that's my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe other people are having. There are a lot of them that's still good, but I've seen more 15 spotted than other years. And Blue Boo Bee says, "Thanks. You are welcome." Yeah, you remember them Twinkies when we was a kid? They used to taste good,
They
didn't
don't
they?
taste no good no more.
A lot of stuff don't.
Either
Oh,
our taste
another.
buds change or their recipes change. Something
I
changed.
think the recipe changed, and you can't tell me now. They sell those fundraiser candy bars, right? They sell them at Sam's, and the schools buy them, and then the kids take them home and sell them, and they can order them for through a catalog for that too. And they used to be bigger, and the caramel ones had a different flavor caramel. They shrunk them down to half the size so they could still charge $1 because they raised them up to 2, but then they decided to give you half the size and lower the price back down. But they changed the caramel. They changed the chocolate or something. It's just not the same. And here's Mr. Coinker saying cheaper ingredients. Maybe that's what they did that year. Maybe they forgot to leave out some
Well, the
type of.
price didn't get cheaper, got higher.
Well, I'm talking about the cleaner they clean their dyes with. Maybe they forgot to put the acetone ingredient in it or something. Things happen. It's really hard to know exactly what causes things to be a certain way. I seen them too, and I was wondering why. And that's the only thing I can think on that 2015s is somebody changed the recipe of the cleaning solution the mints used for their dyes. Okay, I just seen a comment. Where'd it go? I've lost it. Here you go, Frank Bonds. Likes are appreciated here. And then we got shrinkflation. Predictions for how high gold and silver and platinum for this year. Well, we can try to predict, but there's a chance we could be wrong. But you know what they say? You only got to be right 1 out of 10 times, and everybody thinks you're a genius. So I'm gonna predict it. Here we go. Let's see where gold's at right now. You ready for it? Gold is sitting at 2,648. I am going to predict that sometime this month it will go up to $2,649. I think I'm right. It's going to rise $1. But
And I'm going to
seriously,
predict it's going to go to 640 and 47 $2,647.
there you go. He's right too. But in all seriousness, guys, it's hard to predict. You can kind of guess. I think silver's going to be moving sideways for the next month or so. I think it'll come back a little higher, but how high it goes, supply and demand. Are the premiums coming back? That's going to make a big difference. And same thing for gold. Are the premiums coming back? If without premiums, if the premiums disappear on silver and gold, and Mike will attest to this, if premiums stay gone too long, this silver and gold will continue to go down because it's lack of interest. No demand, just like collectible coins, just like a McDonald's hamburger. If nobody wants to buy it, they have to lower the price. So if nobody can charge a higher premium, that means the dealers are going to start buying higher. That means they're going to start lower, and then they're going to start selling lower, and then that's going to affect the paper price. It's a domino effect. If people don't want to buy enough, it's not going to work. He's still talking about. I know, right? Shrinking candy bars. That's the one I seen a while ago. I couldn't find it. Do you guys have a hard time moving old world silver coins? What would it take to expand the collector base for world coins? Crusty dollars. I just auction old silver coins that are world coins. What do you do with them, bro? Do you have a hard time moving them?
No, because we don't really move them. We just stack them.
There
We
you
don't
go.
hardly ever take foreign coins to the show. Now, I take new product foreign silver to the show, not old.
Well, we know the schools don't teach a lot of stuff, but here's a good question. Should schools give gold and silver coins as prizes for outstanding students? What's your opinion? It's a novel idea.
Well,
What's your
if they start doing that, I'm going back to school.
All right, that's his opinion. My opinion is it's a novel idea, but if the small children that get them, it's a tight world out there. People hurt for money, so the parents will most likely take them from the kids and sell them. So I don't think it's a
Right.
good idea.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
I don't think it's a good idea. It's a great novel idea. I think they should do something for the kids to where they're giving them some type of monetary something for the future, for when they're a certain age. Hey, you did this. We're going to put, this up for you, this ounce of silver up for you, and you can have it when you're 25. I don't think they should give it to them right then and there, if anything like that goes. Because there's too many people hard up for money, and it's either feed my child, take their coin to feed them, or let my child starve, and then they still ain't gonna have the coin because they ain't gonna be with us no more. And that's what it's gonna go down to with the rate of inflation like it is. Are GSA CCF Morgans worth keeping graded or ungraded, or better to send them for grading?
Depending on what they are.
I'm still confused. F worth. GSA's. I think the F is supposed to be R. I think maybe they slipped on the fingers. CC GSAs are only worth sending if you can send them to a grader and get a band around them. You don't want to take them out and out of the GSA holder. PCDS puts them in this great big overcapsulated holder, and you got to pay extra for that. Or if you don't request that, they take them out of the GSA holder and put them in a regular PCDS thing. I recommend, if you want to grade them, send them to somebody who's going to band them. What do you think, bro?
Well, I would send them in unless they're commons. I wouldn't, but all the others I'd send in.
Okay, here we go. Steve LaPointe's wrapping it up for us. We are at the end of the talk, guy. Thanks for coming all. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Next time is Sunday Fun Day auction starting at 11:45 on Sunday. If I can ever get time to make a lineup for that. So, guys, we do want to thank you guys. Let's see if we got any more questions down at the bottom. Looking for question marks. I don't know how far back I am. No more question marks. So, if I didn't get to you, I do apologize. But we try to keep these shows around an hour. So, if someone wants to rewatch it, we don't take up a lot of their personal time. You guys have been so great. So many questions. Thank you. Bro, it's all you. What you going to say?
Well, guys, thank you for coming. And if any of you guys are down here in Orlando, Florida, come by and see me. I'm over there by NGC Grading Company next to A&A. Come on in and say hi and see what's going on. I'll talk to you guys soon.
Oh, I guess I can make you small again, huh? So, guys, again,
Be
thanks.
nice.
We appreciate everything, all your support, all your super chats, and definitely all your views. So if you guys are in California, please be careful if you're anywhere near that fire, because fires are dangerous. And if you're anywhere near Michigan, be careful. It's cold as crap out here. It is.
And guys, if you're anywhere near Kansas City, stay out of 200 car pileups.
Yeah, so be careful driving in bad
real
weather.
Dangerous out there. A lot of us dealers came down early because we was trying to dodge the weather.
And
I hope everybody is safe.
And we're going to close this out right here with this comment. Since Mike was so avid in trying to tell people, go watch that video on Silver Seeker, Frank is reminding you, catch Mike on Silver Seeker. I also have some videos up over there as well. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate it.
Don't worry about Keith's videos. Just go check the one I did.
Yeah, don't worry about that one that's like 200,000 or something. Yeah. I just did one that's got 200,000 views. I don't even have that, nowhere near that on any video. So anyway, bye, guys. See you later. Have a great week.
Frank, thank you for that.